Lawrence of Arabia dies tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Battlefield 1 Gamescom trailer. This trailer was pretty fantastic. There's also going to be a blog post posted by Battlefield themselves to accompany this trailer, which is going to point out some things in this trailer that you guys may have missed. I certainly didn't quite understand what I was seeing as soon as I watched it, but after reading the blog post, it's like, oh, well, this all makes a lot of sense then. So the point of this trailer was, of course, to show off the elite classes, which are going to be available in Battlefield 1. If you guys don't know, elite classes are going to be map pickups, which we've seen in the Battlefield franchise ever since Battlefield 3. They're going to be very powerful, kind of similar to what you guys saw in Star Wars Battlefront. We're going to have the Flame Trooper, the Sentry, as well as the Tank Hunter, and I'm going to run down what each of these elite classes is going to do for you guys here in this video. So the Flame Trooper, which we've seen a number of times ever since like the initial reveals of Battlefield 1, is this guy with a flamethrower, right? He's covered with flame retardant gear, he wears a gas mask, and he's going to be very powerful because he has a flamethrower. But to counter that, he's also going to be moving slower, and he's going to have impaired vision thanks to the mask that he's always wearing. Next up, we're going to look at the Sentry. We saw this guy in the trailer. Basically, he's a walking tank. This guy is covered in armored gear, which sounds so silly in a war game. Like, I'm going to go out here in my knight's armor, right? It would not work these days, but this is stuff that they had back in World War I, right? So he's going to have armored gear and a water-cooled machine gun. This guy's going to be a walking tank. He's going to be devastating, I'm sure of it. And the final elite class we're going to be looking at is going to be the Tank Hunter, who's going to use a 1918 tank Gewehr, which is going to be an anti-tank rifle that is going to absolutely wreck everything from vehicles to infantry to anything on the battlefield, really, so long as the Tank Hunter is prone. That looks like it's going to be pretty interesting. We've seen some stuff like this in previous trailers of a guy with a sniper rifle taking out a tank, which says to a lot of people, like, that's kind of odd. Like, I don't see how this guy's taking out tanks with a sniper. Well, that's because he's using the tank Gewehr, which is designed specifically to be an anti-tank rifle as part of the elite class system. Now, they also announced that the Battlefield 1 open beta is in fact going to be starting on August 31st, and it's going to be available on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, as well as Origin for PC. So, sounds pretty awesome. We're actually going to be able to try out all these elite classes as part of the open beta. Of course, there may be some balance issues with something as powerful as these elite classes, so that's the whole point of the beta. Try out this stuff, see if it's good, make sure it's balanced, make sure it's within check, as well as, of course, try out the vehicles and the maps and the weapons, and oh man, the open beta is going to be so much fun. If you guys would like to get into the Battlefield 1 open beta a little bit early, all you need to do is actually become a Battlefield Insider. Now, what this means is you sign up, there's a link to it down there in the video description, and basically you become a Battlefield Insider. They're going to start sending you emails with news and stuff like that in regards to Battlefield, which some people may like, other people may think it just clogs their email. Whichever the case, it's free, it's not going to hurt you or anything like that. You sign up. If you do it by August 21st, you will be getting early access to the Battlefield 1 open beta. You select your platform of choice, whether it's going to be on Origin for PC or if it's going to be PlayStation or Xbox, and then before the open beta, which again is on August 31st, they're going to send you an early access code, which is going to allow you to get into the beta a little bit earlier, which I think everybody wants to do. So go ahead and do that. Once again, link down there in the video description. If you guys don't do that, then I assume on August 31st, there's going to be like a free beta download for all the platforms, Xbox, PC, as well as PlayStation 4, where you can just download it and play like most open betas. But if you want to get in early, become a Battlefield Insider like I did, because I want to play this game as soon as humanly possible. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please drop me a rating. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.